So, Michelle and Sean asked me to jump on tonight to talk about third-party validation, which for those that know me know I'm super passionate about that. The third step in our ITT, right? The team, such a huge tool in our toolbox. So, I just wanted to kind of go through a few basics first on how do we really use or how do we actually do the logistics of that. So to me, setting up third-party validation, you want to keep it simple, keep it normal, don't be funky. I always say, like, just think if you were introducing friends at a dinner party or at the coffee shop or whatever, right? And just make it like that. So you want to take it to the team for a lot of reasons, but people need to know that they can do this. So if they realize, hey, I can show a tool and pique their interest, show them a bigger tool, and then I can introduce them to the team and I don't need to know it all, that is so empowering. And for people, most people, whether they've been involved in the industry or they haven't, they are so excited when they realize, oh my goodness, I have a team, right? I'm not in this alone. There's a squad of people here to help me, and the synergy of that team is amazing too. So that's honestly a huge part, like almost want to say selling point, right? So you want to be looking for ways to introduce people to the team. And so that could be on three-way call, that could be on Zoom, that could be on Messenger, that could be on a group text, that kind of thing. But when you're doing like a call or a Zoom, just a few logistics, make sure that you're actually introducing the guest first. And, just, keep it simple but relevant too. I might say, oh, this is, my great friend, she just watched the learn video, or whatever it is, and give them some background, some tools. And, she's super entrepreneurial. She's been in real estate for years. She works her tail off. She's tired of grinding it out, whatever. Give the person that's doing that third-party validation some clues to go off of, right? And talk about that person. And then you want to introduce the person that's doing that third-party validation and edify them. And it's not about rank. How can they connect with them? Maybe if someone's introducing me, they might be saying, Carrie started this with a newborn. I actually just did a one-on-one with a girl with a couple-week-old baby. And it was the same thing, like taking me back to all those coffee shop meetings, right? So find a way to connect that, and why should they listen to that person? And then you want to zip it. And that can be the hardest thing, right? Zip it, like literally, I will mute my phone to make sure I don't interrupt or whatever, and let that magic happen so they can kind of start taking off. But in the introductions to make sure you're giving people something to go off of. So just to kind of get that conversation rolling, right? Don't make it hard, but just get that going. And so then they can take it and then allow that magic to happen, allow that conversation to go, because a lot of times the person doing that third-party validation, they know exactly, kind of where they're heading, or as their conversations unfolding, they know where they're going. And if that other person kind of pops in, and sometimes they can just kind of take you off that flow. So it is so simple though, you guys. Just look for reasons to introduce people. And this could be a guest, this could be a brand new distributor, this could be someone who's been in it a while. You're always looking for, okay, who can I introduce them to? Maybe you're trying to build their belief. Maybe you're trying to help them realize, hey, here's another young person that can do this as well. Or here's another person, whatever this might be. I've got a brand new person that I'm introducing Maria to. I've talked to her personally, but she hasn't met anyone else of the team. So, I want her to meet Maria, hear her story, hear the culture, and just see the community and how we do this. So that third-party validation is so critical. One thing in your launch guide, when you're looking at that page with all the names, it has the little check marks, right, by the ITT. So sometimes make sure you're really going back to your team if they're struggling with people, and maybe they've invited tons of people to it, but they haven't gotten them to that next tool, or maybe they haven't got them to the team. And so you can kind of see, okay, you really have, shown this information to a ton of people, but we haven't been effective at getting them in front of third-party validation. So literally use that as a checklist. It's a very simple tool, but it is so great and so effective. And again, you want people, we always say you got to believe in the products, you got to believe in this industry, and you got to believe that you can do this. So that third party validation, again, they're just seeing that they are not in this alone. And just maybe helping to build their vision on really where this can go. Because I think that's, so common. You might get someone interested right away. Maybe they even sign up, but you're always want to be showing them the bigger picture, or maybe, it's the incredible caliber of people that are in LifeVantage. So they really, really realize the magnitude of this.